All right. Welcome back, everybody. This is our second, tuning in live from our YouTube stream. So we're going to go inside and we're just going to kind of get a sense of what does it actually look like in the hackathon, how are the teams set up, and talk to a few of the teams and, just kind of get a sense of what's happening on the ground. So follow me and let's get in there. So, we've got these cubicle setup situations, giving every team their own sectioned off space. We got whiteboards, monitors. Everyone is hopefully well equipped to hack away at their projects. Let's move along here. We got the coffee cups out, which is important because people recognize that this is a marathon, not a sprint. That's why it's called a hackathon and not a hackaprint, which sucks. So this is good. We got teams here. They're busy. A bunch of code. Good things are happening here. I can feel it. Let's move in and see what some of our friends are up to here. Let's stop by here for a second. And so what group is this?
Welcome to Leggo My Eggo.
Leggo My Eggo. Great. And so tell us a bit about what you guys are working towards. What are you hacking at?
So we wanted to make a way to help people within the company or within other Slack workspaces to connect with their peers, connect with people in other divisions. And, we had this idea, and then we found out, the company's planning to put Donut into our Slack space in a month. That kind of took our idea away. But how could we take what we already understand of Donut and make it even better, just so that we can still work on this idea? And how can we convince people to want to use this? We anticipate that even when Donut comes in, you're matched with a person in, an engineer is matched with a business person. What makes them want to chat when they have a busy workday and they don't really have the time to spare to do this?
So it's kind of like you're not building something totally from... It's not just about what you're building, but because you have another feature, which I guess kind of was along the idea you were going for, a big component now is also selling what you're doing and kind of how you frame it, right? It's not just about purely what you code, but it's about clearly explaining what is the value of this project.
Unique customizations, maybe adding different games, to some extent we kind of evolve it as we see, we add a couple different games. Can we build some sort of scoring system for who the top collaborators of the day, of the week, whatever, and maybe that gives people a sort of feeling of, I'm collaborating so well, I want to keep doing this.
So we wanted to make interactions between two people online or in Slack a bit more meaningful. So on top of this traditional Donut app that we're explaining where it matches two people, we want then to present them with an experience like a game, like a collaborative game of sorts, essentially. That's
great. And so what's the biggest challenge going to be right now? Have you guys hit any roadblocks yet?
It took a while to converge on this idea as the first big one, I think. Converging on the idea was a big initial kind of hurdle that we've gotten past that, and now we haven't seen the technical challenges we're going to face quite yet, I don't think.
Just got to execute.
Yeah.
So you can see over here on our whiteboard, we've got all of our draft ideas. We ran around with a bunch of topics. We did some brainstorming about problems we might want to solve and kind of landed on this one. And we've just divided up jobs. Okay. We're maybe a little behind on the game, but we think we'll be fine. We just have to take a bunch of existing things and kind of pipe them together. So we found some existing bots that will host games in Slack channels, and now we're going to match people up with these bots and then try to record when they finish the game at the end of it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time. Best of luck. I'm sure you guys are going to do great. So I'm going to leave you alone and get back to it. So good luck. All right. So that was a pretty solid rundown. Let's keep moving along. And let's see who wants to chat. Oh, here we go. Hello, friends.
How are you, Paul?
I'm doing swell. What team is this?
Team Murky.
Team Murky. Okay. What's the deal there?
I don't know if you guys listen to rap. I don't know if you guys know British, English grime rappers. So there's this guy called Stormzy. And one of his songs, the first line is Murky, so it just means ill, So it's like one of the cool teams over here. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Obviously, one of the coolest.
Yeah, one of the coolest teams over here.
100%.
100%. 100%. Yeah, there we go.
I totally agree.
So what are you guys? What are you hacking? Okay, 1 second. Yeah, need to take this back. So, you guys are ill, is what you're saying. So what are you guys working towards? What are you hacking at? What's your project?
So a lot of people on our team are kind of new, and I know IX is a really good training program, but there's a lot of times when you want to like go to someone like an experienced IX member and learn about something they're very specialized in. But then there's something it's kind of awkward to think like, oh, should I just go and ask them like how do you do this, right? So what we're trying to do is build a platform that kind of takes that it's like icebreaker from the awkwardness, right? So it brings people that are have knowledge and want to share the experiences, and students that want to learn more, and brings them together in one platform. So we can go on and ask for tutorials on certain things that you would like to learn about, and people that have been here and are experiencing things can go on and put allocate time slots where they can go ahead and teach people.
Okay, that's awesome. And I feel like that's just like in general as a company, like there's been a big theme and push towards like learning and development, and so it feels like you're really kind of nailing that right now. And so far, you've been hacking for a few hours. Have you hit any roadblocks yet, or are there any notable challenges that you're? Okay, you're the problem guy. Okay.
So, obviously, a little bit of foresight and planning would have been great and would have taken us a long way in terms of setup today. We spent quite a few hours just setting things up when we could have got cracking. I think Yusuf forgetting his laptop and also his backup laptop was definitely a hindrance. Having only 8 laptops for 9 people obviously did not help things continue.
Okay, so preparation is the name of the game. What else? Any other challenges or roadblocks encountered?
So yeah, we have some instances that where like 3 guys are doing the same thing. So like a pop-up meeting is necessary. So we have Mina to kind of weigh in on this. So yeah, so that needs to be worked on.
Oh, okay, so we're not done with it yet. It's still a problem. Okay, so delegating resources, making sure that people aren't kind of overlapping or being redundant. Everyone's bringing in value in the way it's needed. Okay, and you're like smiling, like you.
What are we gonna do? We're well into it. We can't do anything else. Go Team Murky.
I feel good about it, guys. I love the attitude, and just don't give up. Hang in there. All right, thanks so much for your time, guys. Good luck. All right, let's cruise on right ahead here. So, hello, friends. So, this is actually a pretty special team here because this is the very first team to join and participate in our hackathon that is not within engineering. So this is all from our global solutions consulting teams. So first off, what's the team name?
SCXE. Hey, Paul. Nice to meet you. I'm Erin Stofko of Index Exchange. So our team is SCXE, which, do you know what that means? It means SC Extreme. All right, here you go. Gonna stop talking now.
Okay, so another great inside joke. And so what is SCXE working towards today? What can you tell us about your project, what you're hoping to accomplish?
Why don't we hand it over to Jeremy?
All right. So we're working on what could be called a Bluetooth bulletin board, if you will. It's like a Bluetooth low-energy device. So we're using the Raspberry Pi here for an example. And the idea is to be able to use it in like a convention or conference context where it provides a virtual aspect to your booth. So, for example, your index exchanger at Mexico, you have your Qtooth. That's our product name. Your Qtooth virtual device set up, and you have the convention app open on your phone. And when you go near a booth, it pops up information like a bulletin board about the booth that you're presenting at. So you can download white papers on Publisher Sonar and similar technologies. Or let's say you're in a museum and you walk up to an exhibit and you want more information on the exhibit. Using Bluetooth Low Energy, it detects you're in the localized area of the exhibit, and it gives you information. You could have a little audio guide. So it allows you to pull down information and potentially push information up to a virtual bulletin board, which is localized by Bluetooth Low Energy.
It kind of feels like in a video game when you're doing a tutorial and like these little help things pop up when you're near something and you're supposed to do something, but for real life. Exactly. Which sounds pretty cool. And so far, you're going through this, you're trying to make this device. Any challenge, any notable like challenges or roadblocks right now which you're trying to work through?
The slow internet is really giving trouble for downloading Bluetooth low energy libraries and getting them installed.
Which totally proves the point of the use of our device, because if you have it on a device and you just use Bluetooth to get the information, then you don't have that problem anymore. So yeah, we're working to fix that problem right now.
Internet sucks at conventions.
And I just wanted a way to bug you without internet connection.
Well, yeah, okay, so this is actually a pretty topical, solution you're working towards here. Some might say, as the name suggests. So then, last question, because you guys, again, you do stand out, right? You're solutions consultants, you're in a technical role, but you're not part of the engineering org. So has anyone ever been to a hackathon here before? Okay. Oh, so you've been to one hackathon?
Yeah.
Okay. And an index hackathon? Oh, we're clapping. Yeah! Woo! We did it! I don't know what just happened, but I feel really good about it. There's a good energy here. Data! Big data! That feels great. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so you've been to Hackathon before.
Yeah, but not IX.
Non-IX Hackathon before. Okay.
It was sponsored by, we were a team part of the Microsoft.
Okay. So part of the Microsoft sponsored hackathon.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, great. And so, how do you guys feel? I mean, for the rest of you, you're here at your first hackathon. Has it been what you thought it would be, or?
Everything I ever hoped a hackathon could be.
Perfect.
I haven't seen the energy drinks yet, though.
Oh, they'll be there. All right, well, thanks, guys, so much for your time. Sorry for interrupting. Good luck, and can't wait to see... Oh, one more?
Remember to like and subscribe.
You heard it there. Like and subscribe. Aaron, could you, we're going to put the subscribe button over here. So if you could just, with your hands, a bit more. So, smash that subscribe button. Thank you, Aaron. We're going to definitely keep that in the edited version for sure. It's going to stay there. I think that's it for this run. So thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Good luck to the rest of our teams. And we'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. So thank you.